What's going on, guys? Dude, I am loving this. Okay, here we are, days from Thanksgiving, and it's warm enough outside that I don't even have to sweat a jacket. Now, granted, I can't seem to be guaranteed which way it's going to go, so it's either freaking cold out here or nice and enjoyable. Welcome to the rounds, everybody. I know, enough about the weather, I get it. It should be about the beer. Welcome to the rounds, brewed there, drank that, all that ales. My name, of course, is Glenn. We bring you the freshest and tastiest in all that brews. And one hell of a beer on display today. This is the Double Bastard from Stone Brewing. Everybody make your Greg face. So, what do we have in the Double Bastard but a beer that should be made all the time, and yet, sadly, is not? As far as I understand it, it's an Imperial I.P.A. Now, the first time I actually had this beer was last year, and I only had one of them. So, you could essentially call this a semi-blind tasting. Nice color to it. Rusty orange hue. Well-structured head, tan, little off-white there, and it's got a little extra body to it. Looks like it might just have a bit of extra thickness in there. I really like this one. Now, keep in mind I had it a year ago, but even from the get, I do get a bit of malt sweetness at the beginning of the nose, and just a smooth herbal hop profile. Kind of rounds out the aroma really well. But that malt presents. I might even say it spikes on the aroma. But it's predominant for maybe the first third of the aroma profile. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Now, I wish I could go into more detail. It's 10.5% alcohol by volume. It should run you in the neighborhood of $7, which for this is fantastic. 10.5% alcohol by volume. I have no idea what the IBUs or the hops are in this one. I actually couldn't find any relevant info on that. So, big malt, big hops. On that last whiff that I got before the first sip, it actually almost smelled a bit like pineapple. You kind of got that tang that you get out of the fresh cut pineapple. But just a huge ale. Very big. Malt smoothness, hop assertiveness through the latter half of the flavor profile. Finishing kind of sharp. And lingering in a slightly more mellow stance with some of that malt sweetness to it. You do get a hop spike in the first third of the flavor profile, and then that big spike right at the end. But really well done. I'm normally, I can be hit or miss on big malt backbones, but I think this one does a fantastic job, and it complements that hop flavor and kind of keeps it from going out of control in one way or the other. But be ready. This is a huge ale. This is not something, if you're just barely into IPAs, you're probably not quite ready for this. But that does not mean that you shouldn't try it, okay? You gotta try it outside of your comfort zone to actually figure out what you like and don't like and grow your preferences from there. Huge beer. Insanely well done. This is one of my favorite offerings from Stone, and I do recommend it. Bang on, man. Greg, you killed it, man. You're doing awesome. Thank you for the contribution you've made to the craft beer movement. It has a malt backbone almost big enough to bear some resemblance to barley wine. And that's pretty fantastic in my opinion. But here's to it, guys. I will see you over our next round. See you over our next pint. Have a good one, guys.